Verb tenses in English. Past, present, future, past simple, present simple, future simple. I studied English. I study English. I will study English. Past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. I had studied English. I have studied English. I will have studied English. Past continuous, present continuous, future continuous. I was studying English. I am studying English. I will be studying English. Past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. I had been studying English. I have been studying English. I will have been studying English. Present simple tense. Form. Affirmative. To be. Subject plus am, is, or are. He is a doctor. Verbs. Subject plus verb. I like tea. Negative. Subject plus am, is, or are plus not. He is not a doctor. Subject plus don't or doesn't plus verb. I don't like tea. Interrogative. Am, is, or are plus subject. Is he a doctor? Do or does plus subject plus verb. Do you like tea? Usage. Example. General truth. The sun rises in the east. Habits. I play badminton every Tuesday. Future timetables. Our train leaves at 9 a.m. Future after when or until. I won't go out until it stops raining. Permanent situations. He works in a bank. For newspaper headlines. Man enters space. With non-progressive. I believe that you are innocent. When telling stories. Suddenly, the window opens and a masked man enters. For giving directions and instructions. First of all, you break the eggs and whisk with sugar. Time expressions. This evening. At 11 a.m. When. Until. As soon as. Twice a month. Every Tuesday. Sometimes. Present continuous tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus am, is, or are plus verb ing. She is cooking. Negative. Subject plus am, is, or are plus not plus verb ing. She is not cooking. Interrogative. Am, is, or are plus subject plus verb ing. Is she cooking? Usage. Example. Time expressions. Action happening now. Jim is watching television at the moment. Now, at the moment, currently. Temporary situations. I am staying with a friend for a few days. At the moment, these days, for a few days. Annoying habits. That child is always crying for no good reason. Always, forever, constantly. Changing situations. Her health is improving by leaps and bounds. Little by little, gradually. Definite future plans. I am taking my French class on Tuesday. Tonight, later, this weekend. Present perfect tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus have or has plus participle. I have tried sushi before. Negative. Subject plus have or has plus not plus past participle. I have not tried sushi before. Interrogative. Have or has plus subject plus past participle. Have you tried sushi before? Things you have done in your life. I have been to England. Number of times you have done something. I have been to Paris 3 times. Recently completed actions which are important now. I have already lost my job. Situations that started in the past and are still true. I have known James for 4 or 5 years. Present result. John has just missed the bus, so he will be late. Unfinished actions or situation. Since 2004. Adverb just, already, yet, for, since, never, ever. Present perfect continuous tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus have or has plus been plus present participle. They have been learning English for 2 years. Negative. Subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus present participle. They have not been learning English for years. Interrogative. Have or has plus subject plus been plus present participle. Have they been learning English for years? Usage. Long actions that started in the past and continue until now. I have been living in Ireland for almost 4 years. Recent actions that have clear evidence or results now. Her eyes are red because she has been crying all evening. Typically used for shorter, more temporary situations. Past simple tense form. Affirmative. To be. Subject plus was or were. He was there. Verbs. Subject plus V2. I bought 2 tickets yesterday. Negative. Subject plus was or were plus not. He was not there. Subject plus did not plus V. I did not buy any ticket yesterday. Interrogative. Was or were plus subject. Was he there? Did plus subject plus verb. Did you buy any ticket yesterday? Usage. Example. Completed action in the past. I saw a ghost last Friday. A series of completed actions in the past. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. Habits in the past. When I was young, I watched lots of television after school every day. With non-progressive. He had a small cottage in the woods. Action in the past stories. She sat down and ordered a coffee. Time expressions. Yesterday, ago, last month, last week, last year, in 2003. Past continuous tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus was or were plus verb and ing. She was cooking all morning. Negative. Subject plus was or were plus not plus verb and ing. She was not sleeping when he came home. Interrogative. Was or were plus subject plus verb and ing. Was she sleeping when he came home? Usage. Example. Interrupted action in the past. They were waiting for the train when I spoke to them. Parallel actions. I was studying when my mother was watching TV. Story background. While I was driving to work yesterday, past habit. I was always cooking when I got home from school. Specific time as an interruption. Last night at 6 p.m., I was eating dinner. Emphasis of length of action. I was working in the garden all day. Arrangement in the past. I was upset because I was leaving there that morning. A series of parallel actions. When I came to school, the school bell was ringing. Many students were running toward the garden. Teachers were going out from classrooms. Time expressions. When, while, constantly, at that time, in those days, all morning, for hours, always. Past perfect tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus had plus past participle. He had finished the test when the bell rang. Negative. Subject plus had plus not plus past participle. He had not finished the test when the bell rang. Interrogative. Had plus subject plus past participle. Had he finished the test when the bell rang? Usage. Example. Action finished before another past action. John had gone out when his wife arrived in the office. Action that happened before a specific time in the past. Julia had never been to an opera before last night. Action started in the past and continued up to a given time in the past. We had owned that car for 10 years before it broke down. Cause and effect combine with past simple. I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. Emphasize the result of an activity in the past. I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York. Time expressions. Already, yet, for, since, just, after, before, until. Past perfect continuous tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus had plus been plus verb ing. They had been playing tennis. Negative. Subject plus had plus not plus been plus verb ing. They had not been playing tennis. Interrogative. Had plus subject plus been plus verb ing. Had they been playing tennis? Usage. Express a past action that already started and continued up to another action, or time in the past. The boys had been playing soccer for about an hour when it started to rain. Emphasize the duration of an activity in the past. Richard needed a holiday because he had been working hard for 6 months. Express the cause of something in the past. He was tired because he had been jogging. Time expressions. When, before, by the time, for, since. Future simple tense. Form. Affirmative. Subject plus will or shall plus verb. I will go to Thailand. Negative. Subject plus will or shall plus not plus verb. I will not go to Thailand. Interrogative. Will or shall plus subject plus verb. Will you go to Thailand? Usage. Example. For actions decided at the moment of speech. I have a toothache. I will take medicine. For unplanned future actions. Winter will come soon. With conditional time and purpose clauses. When I arrive at home, I will call you. For unpreventable actions in future. Summer will come soon. For offering, ordering, threatening. I am afraid we will get wet. For thoughts, predictions, assumptions, sureness, fears about the future. I promise I will not tell anyone your secret. Time expressions. Tomorrow, soon, later, next week, in 2 weeks or a month, next year, later, the day after tomorrow. Future continuous tense. form. Affirmative. Subject plus will plus be plus verb ing. I will be singing in the concert tomorrow. Negative. Subject plus will plus not plus be plus verb ing. I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. Interrogative. Will plus subject plus be plus verb ing. Will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? Usage. Example. Interrupted actions in the future. When you come tomorrow, they will be playing tennis. Actions in progress at a specific time in the future. At 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will be having lunch at school. Parallel actions or series of parallel actions in the future. He will be watching TV and she will be cooking dinner. To ask a question politely about the future. Will you be bringing your friend to the party tonight? Emphasis on future plans and intentions. He will be coming to visit us next week. Atmosphere in the future. When I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating. Some will be dancing. Others will be talking. Refer to actions that are happening now and expected to continue sometime in the future, combined with still. Unfortunately, sea levels will still be rising in 20 years. Time expressions. Next week at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Next time, next week. In the future. At this time next Friday. Next year, at this time tomorrow.